Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas. I think this is Christmas Eve, and I wanted to bring you part 6 of our Christmas reflections. We have so enjoyed sharing with you Christmas stories from books and historical stories of Christmas magic, and I hope you have enjoyed each day. But today we're coming to you live. And actually it's early in the morning, and I just want to share some of my Christmas enjoyable memories. I can remember and I think I've mentioned it before, but the Christmas that I received my little red wagon. Oh, such a joy. I can remember my little wagon wasn't really for pulling things and a lot of things like that, but our house sat on a little knoll with 3 sides of our home there were downhill. And so in that little red wagon, I could ride down 3 sides of the house. And if I were privileged to have any buddies over, we would ride. I think I remember at times we had sometimes 3 people in that little red wagon going down a hill. Oh, such a thrill. So that was a wonderful Christmas gift that I enjoyed as a child. Also, I probably have gotten several bikes through the years, but just the joy of receiving a bicycle. I remember a picture that was taken, maybe I was 10 or 11, there standing on my bicycle posing with the biggest smile and the biggest glasses. The joy of Christmas gifts as a child. Opening packages that were outfits that I could put on these different types of outfits. And as a child, raised basically by myself a lot of times, I could put on these outfits and go out in the woods and just be anything I wanted to be. Oh, the memories of Christmas magic and Christmas imagination. I remember that first Christmas that I received my first gun, which was a BB gun. Oh, I promise you, still to this day, I can just remember the joy of getting a BB gun, filling it full of BBs, going outside shooting at birds, shooting at squirrels and trees. Oh, it was absolutely wonderful. Those Christmas mornings and it seemed like all the Christmas mornings that I can remember as a child were cold, frost on the ground. Opening those presents with cap guns and cap rifles and bow and arrows. We'd go out into the woods and just shoot and just lose myself in my little imagination. But I think probably looking back, the wagon, the bikes, the different outfits, the BB gun, the bow and arrows, the cap pistols, of all the things probably that was my favorite, this was probably my very favorite gift of all time as a child, was this little football game. Anybody remember those handheld games, basketball and hockey and football? Well, I unwrapped this one Christmas morning, and I think that I was probably 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, somewhere in that area, that age bracket. I unwrapped this, and I can remember it to this day. I can remember where I sat playing it that day. My family, that particular Christmas morning, was across the road at my grandparents', and all of my relatives will understand this. They were over at my grandparents' killing a pig, doing all the things that you do after you kill a pig, and it was like a whole day of it. I was at the house as a child. While they were working, I was playing my football game. I can't tell you the hours. I can tell you exactly where I sat. I sat with my back up against our couch in front of our picture living room window. I can remember sitting with my back up against the couch playing my football game. Now this isn't the one, but they made a comeback a few years, and I walked down the aisle at Walmart and seen these on a display. And I was just as happy getting this one, I think, as I was getting that very first one, because it was such a precious Christmas memory. And as I'm speaking, I know you are reflecting on all the gifts that you received as a child, those special gifts that you received. And I think receiving all of these gifts enhanced my ability to understand and appreciate and love the greatest gift that was ever given. You see, at the time I opened these packages, they were the greatest gift. But I come to understand that there was a gift that was given to us that was the ultimate gift. And I want to just share, as I close out today, the gift that was given. I'm going to reach up here in this manger scene and get baby Jesus. I thought he was sleeping, but his eyes are open. But the greatest gift that was ever given. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. The man, the baby Christ Jesus. God gave of himself. He gave his Son. He robed himself in flesh, came to dwell among us. And that's the greatest gifts of all. So I think through the years of just the joy of getting those gifts and those presents and the great appreciation and magical moments that I had as a child enabled me to understand the gift of giving and the joy of receiving. And ultimately, I understood, as I grew older, came to more understanding, that this was the greatest gift that I have ever received. God bless you this morning. Have a great day and a Merry Christmas Eve.